Hi everyone, welcome to Team R2-M5 for Shadow of the Broker Unscripted here. Right now, we're just going to start up the creative process here. Uh, the overall mission, or I guess the overall theme, is going to be finding R2's creator with drama, with the drama, the hut thing thrown in. Yeah, drama. On this side, we have the illustrious Zevo, the hut. Uh, uh, Jim, R2, obviously, and it was Aiden, right? All right, cool. Yeah, traditional fantasy, whatever, actually. But yeah, just so go ahead. Let's introduce your characters, and then we'll start setting up the beginning scene. So let's start with R2, since you're the thing. Just okay, interesting. Do you want to find the creator? All right, gotcha. All right, all right, and let's hear about you, Aiden. Aiden. Hmm, interesting. All right, I'm seeing some plot weaves here. All right, let's hear about you, Jim. Jim, how do you pronounce that one again? All right, sounds good. And finally, let's hear about Mr. Zivo the Hutt. All right, sounds good. Well, honestly, it kind of seems like all of the obligations that we've given might even mesh together pretty well with Mr. R2's quest to find his creator. In fact, I think I have a good idea who it might be already. And it ties a lot of stuff together. But okay, so you know what? Yes, I took him out. So, sorry. Where was I? Yeah, so R2, Zevo, Jim, and Aiden. Mostly. So, Aiden, you're a pilot, right? So, so two pilots. Zevo, the negotiator, the face, and R2, the mechanic. Okay, so you guys, let's say, no, no. Okay, let's see. The scene is, you just finished the mission for the broker. Nothing too serious. Zevo just needed to negotiate a contract with a gang. We'll say on good old Corellia. Why not? We'll start there. Actually, let me let me ask Tommy. Because we should be. Yeah. I don't know. Now, let me talk to Mr. Tommy. See what he tells us to say. Uh, yeah, this is a copy of that one. You know what? Become a hotshot. They have a lot of grit there. Yeah. Well, then we'll just say we. I don't want to step on any toes with that one. I'm in a weird spot. Well, we'll just say we're back. We just finished the other mission. We're back on way rest, and I'm about to go off to I don't even know, somewhere to negotiate. let me roll some dice and see what pops up here. Fine. Exactly. Oh yes, go ahead and roll that now. We've already done the obligation here, so. Okay. You're lucky. Actually, how about this? Here's starting. Zevo, you're going to your contact on Wayrest to negotiate the droid parts. I think we just made her up in the play-by post. Let me get her name real quick, unless you remember it. No, no, she sells droid parts. She's the one that sold you the stuff for you, actually. I named her. I just can't remember. I gotta go to the actual play-by post. I don't think I put it in the contacts yet. So there you go. Our poll, please. Oh, my eyeballs. Deals and steals. Because we have secondhand Wow. You already got it. So there you go. Yeah, Catabri. Katie doesn't really matter. Yeah. There you go. Close enough for government work anyway, right? Alright, so. Hey! Hey! One moment. Who wouldn't do that though, really? No, but oh goodness. Okay, yes. You're on your way to see Miss Canterbury to negotiate uh, for your casino. Better droid parts. How about that? There you go. Does that sound like a good scene, Zivo? Does that sound like something Zivo would do? And we'll. Perfect. Okay, and um, Jim and Aiden and well, R2 would have followed along. Droid shop, right? And we'll let you figure out your own motivations, Jim and Aiden. Sounds good. Okay, yeah. Who does that? Okay, but yeah. There we go. Okay, so you guys walk into her little droid shop, kind of. Well, the front is kind of small. You got little bins of just general parts laying around, almost as if there's really more there for show. The uninitiated. The back room, though, you can hear some sounds like welding going on. Some of the. I'm not gonna try and make the sound effect with my, with my voice. You're just gonna have to, make it up with theater of the mind here. Yeah, and there's Canterbury. She steps out and says, "Ah, Zivo, how can I help you?" Oh, but I thought you just bring them by your broken droids when you needed me to fix them was good enough. Did you? All right. So but I do. Do you know that? Sorry. Yeah. Pick that up. Rebellion. Okay. Where? Yes. All right, but go ahead and make an average perception. Whoever's in here with him. Everyone can make an average perception. Alright, good. All right, good, good. I know all the advantages work that out, but yeah. Yeah, well, actually, oh goodness, so. Okay, so here's what happens. That's Aiden, right? Yeah, Aiden. You notice in the someone had kind of poked their head out from the back in it sounded like a sneaky manner, and you noticed them, and you noticed that actually they looked like they were paying pretty close attention to the R2-M5, and then they actually that threat they noticed that you've noticed them. They close the door and they close that kind of the back. You hear everyone hears the slam of it. That'll be the rest of the advantage there. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but you could definitely tell he's paying special attention to R2-M5. Ah. Yes. Sorry, I'm talking to Tommy. No, that's okay. No, she'll say, no, I mean, the only people back there should be my droids that fix up other droids. Shouldn't have been a person. And, certainly. What's your, 6 minutes. Okay. This is not gonna be well for her. Okay, I think deception, cunning. Yeah. Yes. Oh, it could have been worse. You know what? No, actually, she's. You definitely get the sense she's lying. In fact, you're pretty sure that you, as she's kind of telling you, she's telling you, no, no, no. Actually, no. Here's what she says. She says, no, 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 just the droids back there. I don't have any kind of underground hidden thing for smuggling people on our off planet at all. It seems like she's just totally lost her cool when you start asking questions. I she will. No, she just kind of like gets kind of nervous, and she's actually edging her way to the other door. Oh, you know, the people that don't that want to leave without all the hassle of the docs and what little government we have here. I obviously cannot stop you. I myself cannot stop you. Not me at all. No, not me. All right. Okay. Go. Yeah, it seems like you have her relatively contained. Um, you do notice now, though, that all the sounds of welding in the back have stopped. Oh, it's a nice heavy door steel door, but it is on a frame and hinges. Do you open it? It doesn't appear to be locked. How about that? Oh yeah, it swings right open. Yeah, yeah. As you walk in, yeah, you walk into like kind of the back area of the shop, and you see there's a bunch of kind of robotic arms, kind of working on general purpose mining robots, fixing them up. Yeah, but it looks like they've all been shut off now, and I'm trying to think of the room. It's you notice there's kind of tool racks and everything all along the back. Now someone make a one person can make a hard perception or a daunting vigilance. One. Nice. Well, before we roll, I'll flip because you guys need some light side. I feel. Yeah. You actually notice that one of the uh, underneath one of like where the robot arms right in front of it is actually you notice some light kind of poking out that shouldn't be, as if it's some kind of trap door or hatch. And she's just kind of like I don't know, I've got to go. There's and she will say, I don't have the access codes, and you can tell she's telling the truth. There, Zevo. She she actually points to one of the robot arms. They do. Yeah, with that advantage is that you even see the little slot that kind of you can slide up to insert a pin pad code. You think you could hack the door if you needed to, or slice it? Use the proper terminology. All right, sure. Three red, sir. Three red. And a post computers check here. Sounds good. Yeah, you know what? You actually realize as you pop it open, someone's established a remote connection to the droids in this shop and may have actually been holding this poor cat Brie hostage. In a she's kind of I don't know. I don't ask a question gets you killed. Okay, like I said, the hatch just slides right open, and it's actually it's kind of it opens. It's what do they call those lifts? There's a lift. It opens up to kind of like a little a turbo lift, yeah, and it's kind of okay. It's not actually a hatch. Realize it's a turbo lift, and it could fit. Should be able to fit everybody. Should Zevo. I might have to scrunch it a little. Exactly. See? Okay. Yes, and they were mostly affixed, except for the ones that are actually being worked on, but didn't look like they were powered up. Yeah. All right. She says well, there's a a little bit after Zevo came in, there was another hut that came in asking some questions about the operation. Sorry, he didn't leave a name. He just asked the questions and left. Was very surprised to see another hut. I mean, normally they have their emissaries, but I'd say a week after that, we had some rather rough-looking customers. Some of those weak-weight Clatoonians come in and said they needed to do some work on the shop and booted me out. Said that I'd be well compensated as long as I kept quiet. I figured it was an all right setup. They brought in some. Sorry, I need to check. It should be up there on the counter. Sorry. I'm asking Tommy a question. Sorry about the delay. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the delay. Finished. All right, guys. Yeah. And she says, well, after that, I don't not sure what happened. One day, people would come in, they'd kind of go into the back and disappear. I would be paid well, actually. It wasn't that bad of a setup. And she just kind of she's really nervous. And so, what was Evo's thing again? 6. uh, she's she's omitting some stuff from you, and you get the feeling she definitely knows more than she's letting on. She could pass out from all these threats, yeah. Oh, sounds good. Okay. Well then, you know what? She just finally breaks down, going, "Okay, look, they came in, they paid money, they installed some kind of thing here. I don't know all the specifics. It leads to some ship somewhere that takes people on and off. They said they were hiding from just any interested parties. That's all I know. I assume they were interested in your casino. Oh yeah, she's well over. Okay. Nice. Nice. So what does the talent actually do? If you don't mind describing it to our YouTube watchers and myself. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. She says, well, I was keeping some tabs, and she goes into one of the tool chests. See her fiddling around with it. She comes out with a small kind of a data pad and says, I have some of the comings and goings here. Yeah, sorry, I was. Yeah, go ahead, just make an average computer's roll, and I'll give you however much information you collect. It will be dependent upon your success. And I'll upgrade it once though, just so. I do. So one purple, one red for you. Well, it's more like sorting through information, but I'll allow the code breaker to give you the 2 boosts because it also works as basically it has higher RAM than your normal stuff, basically. From what I've kind of. Oh no, it doesn't apply to this one. Sorry, I was thinking about the data breaker. No, I got you. It is good. Oh, it happens. Yeah, actually, it looks like Get what? Un momento, por favor. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, distractions. Yeah, so you got. Okay. Yeah, actually, you notice that there's a. She heard. she heard someone mention the name Jarama involved in the operation. Um, it also looks like uh, someone mentioned Imperial intelligence at one point as well. Those are the only two things that are really new to you guys. But it does give you some good information about the goings, the people who have left and have come and gone, but not too much of interest in this adventure. Maybe later on in the play-by-post. No, no, it looks like they're, you know, um, I will say with all those six, you kind of get the feeling that it's more to move undercover agents around, kind of people who don't need to know. That want to stay hidden when they move around from place to place. All right. Well, there you go. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, this turbo lift. You guys can take the turbo lift down to get back on subject here. All right. Good. Yeah. Yeah. So you feel like you're kind of going down. Not too far. I mean, they were only working here for about a week or two from what she's told you. But once it hits the bottom, kind of just one of the uh, one of the walls kind of opens up and it starts sliding horizontally. Yes, it's basically now it's on a track going down. Except you see, this part is better constructed than the where you just came from. Like the walls look better, more reinforced. There's actually some lights posted up, so you can actually kind of see what's going on. It looks like it's going to be about maybe 5 minutes to the end. It's not too far, but yeah. Well, it looks like they've been working on this part of the tunnel before they made the turbo lift. Yeah. Yeah. So I said, anything else you want to do as you're heading down? Just anything? It looks like you're heading towards another kind of. Uh, there's a wall that's down, or I guess kind of a big door up ahead. All right, you know what? Go ahead and make a hard computers check. Upgrade it once with that flip. We'll see what you pick up on your scanner. No, not this one. Okay. You know what? Yeah, actually, as you're doing the general scanning, you realize that there's a lot of electrical systems pumped in here. You think there actually might be cameras watching you right now, hidden into the walls, as well as up ahead after the doors open. There's actually a another kind of a hallway down there, but you're picking up what you think are turrets of some part on that side. But with that triumph, you think you actually pick up the frequency, so you think you might be able to turn them all off remotely. You think it'd be a it's going to okay. It's going to be 4 red with a flip as a kind of an opposed roll here, and as well as you're going to have 2 setbacks. One is just actually you're doing this in a bit of a rush, unless you have the thing that cuts down the time. Technical. Do you have technical aptitude unlocked? Should be in Slicer. Yep. All right, then don't worry about that setback. Oh yes, and this would Codebreaker applies would apply to this one. It was only going to be, I think, I was going to wind you up for a 3 setback. Get rid of those. Okay, good. Yes, yes, it would. No, no, just the 4 red. Oh yeah. You know what? You actually, you double triumph. You've turned them to yes. You've taken control. You've taken control of the system. You actually on your little in your digital mind, you see the cameras of the little security room that's up ahead as well, and you see some weak way banging on his computer right now, very frustratingly. Yeah, actually, and you even notice there's a turret in that room with him. It looks like it's a flamethrower turret, actually. The one in that room, anyway. Yes, the one in that room with him is a fire turret. It's a very small room. It'd be very effective. Oh yeah. Probably not. At least not yet, anyway. Not till we get further on, I'm sure. All right. Yeah. So you get to the other end of the platform without any trouble. Up ahead of you, actually, um, there's you don't see anyone standing out there. Looks like the only person there is actually the weak way. That's now trapped in his security desk. And like I said, the elevator stops and there's kind of the glass staring into it. So you guys, it stops and it opens up and you just he's in front of you right now with the glass. Boom. Yeah. It's a little speaker. There's a little speaker you could press to talk through. An intercom, if you will. All right. The, yeah, I'll go ahead and make a coercion check. It'll just be 2 red, but you're gonna get 2 upgrades thanks to. Uh, yeah, yeah. Well, the 2 triumphs from earlier. Careful. It happens. It happens. Well, I thought I said. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. Let's see. You know what he says? You wanted him to what? You wanted him to do again specifically? Uh, He he gives you the Star Wars equivalent of the bird, and he yeah R2 you but with the advantage R2 you pick up that you pick up they're attempting to send a signal out, but you obviously stop it. He thinks he's called for backup, so he's been empowered a little bit. No, no. Yes. Okay. Let me describe the actual setup. Like when you came, when it stopped, a big door opened up into kind of like what looked like a landing platform, and off to the left, to where you're looking at the platform, is actually the little glass security platform where they can come in and kind of look at you. But yes, you can walk around and go to the door. Yeah. Yes. All right. All right. They just roll the turn to attack R2. It's just going to be one red because it's short range, but you get that one red because you don't want to destroy the computers. That's your. Well, no. Well, you're actually going to be rolling the turret software is taking care of it. You're just telling it to shoot. I just want you to roll the dice. It's going to be 4 yellow. The turret's targeted stuff. I'm just having you roll it instead of me because it's more interesting that way. Yep. Okay. Yes, he's become a little crispy critter. We're really looking for the despair, or a triumph. Yes, the smell of burnt weak whey sickens the organics as you just laugh at the poor meat bag. All right. All right. No. Sorry, I'm looking up something. About what? No, I haven't. Okay. Uh, we'll say average, and we'll give you an upgrade since you already own the system so thoroughly. Yeah. You know, you're right. I'll give it. I'll flip a dark side so you can have a. Huh? Jeez. Yeah, you find out right away that yeah, it looks like this spot was used. It's used by the Hut Clan Jarama to kind of move into Wayrest. It's it seems like they're interested in it since it's kind of off the map, but ripe for exploitation. But yes, you definitely get the idea that they don't realize. Sorry, what were you saying? I was trying to talk over you there. I was a little static, nothing too major. But yeah, you definitely get the feeling that there's they don't know about you guys yet. This was more just of a advantageous setup, I guess, for them. But it looks like the yes, yes. Actually, you see just kind of some general people. You actually see one of the people you've known in the casino, and you also roll Destiny for me, James. Yeah, you think you recognize one person, but you just can't quite figure it out. So make make it impossible perception or vigilance for me. You recognize him as second. You recognize him as secondhand Luau. Actually, you're Rogesh's new contact for restricted armors. You can do with that as you will later, but for right now, uh, um, actually, yeah, we'll say it says paid well, um, and it has a little note part of some mercenary group in the Outer Rim. It doesn't seem to know which one, but he paid very well to be here. All right, there you go. No, no, I'm pretty sure it can all be handled. But yeah, you also get the as you're searching through their R2, you realize the next kind of shipment it should be arriving within 10 to 5 to 10 minutes, just enough time to kind of set up a an awesome ambush or something if you were so inclined.
Why are you putting your chips on the floor? Why did you do that?
Oh, sorry, what'd you say? I was answering Tommy. All right, say he's been fried. Whoever wants to search him, it'll give me a hard perception check as part of the search, and I'll tell you what you find. Just whoever's searching, so you can give an unskilled assistance. Yeah, it looks like everything burned up with him, unfortunately. Don't worry about the threat. That was part of the everything got burned up.
You didn't want to take up not a good boy.
All right. So yeah, you said you have a kind of a big, not so much big. It looks like it could fit a one of these smaller freighter, not freighters, kind of like Big enough for what's it called? Yeah, yeah. I'm having a real brain fart with stuff right now. So we'll just we'll go with that. So you think it's 2400 ish? How about that? And yeah, ish. And yeah, it's abstract. Don't mess with me. Uh, yes, we'll see. So we'll go. Sounds good. Actually, you know what? It's gonna be one of these. You get in the notes. It looks like it's an older model YT, a YT 1000 actually. There you go. I like using those ones too. Yes, it is going to be landing soon. In fact, you're. Tell me what you guys are doing to set up for the arrival. Then we'll progress. There are indeed, yes. No, I like it. Hey, careful, Hank. Sorry. All right, sounds good. Yeah. So you guys gonna hang out in the security room, essentially? See, good plan. All right.
Babe,
Yeah. You're getting a hailing ping R2 on the computer.
do you enjoy the ham and mac and cheese with stewed tomatoes or not really?
I do. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. And this, this is. I need to. I should have done this earlier. Let's pull up the random name generator. This thing's a. This thing is a godsend. I'm not even gonna lie. And this is the wrong one. Where's my Star Wars one? I had it saved. I will. I really love the site. I actually pimp it out a lot. Where is it? I've lost my. I've lost, ah, here it is. I'm waiting for it to load. No, I need Star Wars. Mail names. Yes, this is Scion Elner. I will post it in the thing here. Of the. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll send a link as well because this thing is awesome. Of the clawed fist, awaiting awaiting approval to land with our precious cargo. All right, yeah. You just send the it's all clear. All right. No, I hear you. It's a bit. Look, hello, anyone there? I've received the all clear signal. We'll land. And right before he clicks off, you think you hear, prepare for trouble. All right. Yeah. So the so yeah, the freighter is landing. All of the turrets are aiming at it, which actually you have three inside of the hangar itself, with kind of two, one in the security office and the two like on the that side of the turbo lift on your guy's side. So a total of six, with five able to reach in and touch someone from the docking ramp. Okay. It lands. Where are you guys all at?
Babe, where are the other leashes so I can let them walk out of them?
All right. All right. Sounds perfect. Okay. Uh, what did you say, Mom? Yes. So you're just out in the open saying, haha, look at me, I'm big and badass. Sounds good. Okay, yeah. Without further ado, they land. The cargo ramp lowers, and down walks a male human. And he just kind of looks around, looks at you, and says, well, I didn't expect to actually see a hut here.
Either take the dog out or find me some leashes.
And he says, well, of course it does. We always make sure, we're good on our end. I mean, okay. One moment. I gotta take my dog out. Be right back. Good, good. Sell to rebels. All right, all right. And okay, you bring down. He says, all right, bring it down. Down comes the ramp. Is an R2 unit that looks quite a bit like R2-M5. It's got a slightly different paint scheme. It's primarily red with black. There's a kind of little scratch around the thing. It looks goatee-ish. No, but there you go. It says. He goes. Nice. And he says, here it is. And he's going to be lying to you, by the way, right now. So, it's still going to be 6? Okay. I'm going to flip a destiny. Yep. All right. Nothing else on the special. I'll actually, I'm going to give him a setback because you are a hut. And yeah, he really wasn't expecting you. Oh God. Okay, you know what? You realize that this is not the cargo he's definitely lying about this being the cargo. Um, yes, it did. He failed with an advantage, a triumph. Hey, what? It does that on occasion. Okay, but there you go. All right. But on to that triumph. R2, what is your computer's? Do, do you? Well, I need your defensive slicing as well. So that's going to be 4 red.
Stay on the patio.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have the upgrade. All right. Okay.
Hank, where are your
I'm gonna
shoes?
flip a destiny. So just to be clear, so you normally have the two green and 4 yellow. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Well, let's roll this. See what happens. Yeah. Someone has just tried to break into your system. You're not sure where it's coming from. You're pretty sure it came from the guy who just landed, but someone's trying to crack into the system, but they can't seem to get by you.
No. I'm stuck.
All right, sounds good. But are you gonna tell Zevo or anyone about this? You're just gonna deal with it on your own for right now. All right, sounds good. All right, well, let's go back to Zevo now. All right, so you're yelling at the guy, and the sounds good.
Hey, what did I say, Billy?
Sounds good. Okay. Goes, and you see me. He's kind of. I was. I just wanted to make sure you were really who you said you were. You would have known this wasn't the cargo. All right. All right, R3. Will you send down the Um, I'm sorry, you're an R2 unit. All right, R2, uh, send down the rest of the droids. Right? And what starts coming down are what seem to be heavily modified combat droids. They look pretty hardcore, like as if you would use this for like an invasion kind of stuff. You know, like not quite the super droids or whatever they were called from the Clone Wars, but you know, more hardy than their standard droids. You know what? Go ahead and roll a percentage dice. Really, just a 1d100. Yeah, it looks like this is. Well, it's only a YT 100. Its cargo space is only like so much, but they were yeah, about 20, 20. Yeah, it looks like they can get into pretty compact well as well. It's almost as if they're made to be smuggled around. There you go. Yeah, they walk that out and they actually form ranks behind the guy. As well, my job's been done. Now, payment. Oh yes, yes. R2, give him the control unit. Okay. Uh, actually, yes. Now would be a good time for him to do his slicey thing. It's gonna be an opposed, so it's gonna be. No, it'll be four. That's so four red, one purple. I'll flip to make it five. There you go. Keep it simple. Five red. Yeah, feel free to flip. On this one, no. You're trying to locate. Oh, yeah, communications. It says actually. Yeah, I have to reread it, but yeah, communications are a big one. Or I always let it allow when you're actually just kind of trying to slice in, depending upon the kind of slicing you're doing. But for this one, no. This is you're not breaking a code. You're trying to outdo this guy. Sounds good. Perfect. All right, let's see that roll. That was a ridiculous roll. Yeah, it's uncommon, but it happens. We've had people blank out all their positive dice. You know what? You don't know where it's coming from, but it might be a little too much. But it's definitely another droid mind. You know it's a droid from that advantage, and he's definitely here. Yeah, I gotcha. Uh, yeah, I'll throw on two. All right. Yeah. At this, yeah, they will. The art unit starts kind of buzzing up to you, and the guy kind of follows. Do you speak binary by chance, Zivo? Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. You hear some beeps and bops, and the guy goes, "Oh, really? Actually, yeah. You can hear it over the security camera. You know what? Yeah, we'll just say you hear it. Why make you roll for it? It sounds like he's basically telling him, "Hey, something's not right. Their defenses are primed, and I believe aiming at us." You basically tell him something isn't right. We need to get out of here.
Papa? No. I know. Being bad.
And he says,
Okay.
go ahead. Make that it sounds like a charm check almost. It does. I mean, it could be a deception. I could hear it argued either way. What do you think? I'll let you.
My phone is.
I thought it was on the bed. Okay, yeah. So that's against cool, right? So yeah, you know what? That's gonna be 3 red. Sounds amazing. Yeah, he's in an underling position. Yeah. All right, you know what? I'll say that works as a grease palms. Says, you know what? He says, you know what? I don't know. Sorry, just a little jumpy. You know how the business is. R2, relax. This fine means there's no harm, which is, not something we always say. Joking, he says to you, not something we can always say, but I think we'll be okay. And they're now walking towards the ambush site you have set up. Oh, the guy is R2 is kind of lagging behind a little bit, but there you go. If you want to pop out, yeah, well, they might. Well, I mean, listen, you can hear everything that's going on for sure, and I'm just gonna assume you guys have some signal set up to, when for it to go down.
I need to bring up to your brother and bring the popcorn. Okay? Plus, you need to go. You have to tell that you're not in trouble,
All right,
okay?
back to this. Another attempt is made to crack through here. Let me get the right dice pool. So it's gonna have 2 setbacks this time.
And I can give you a hug because you're a big girl.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I should have waited for you. You're right, but okay. You know what? You do know it now. It is that droid, that little R2 droid, that's slowly moving his way up. But he now realizes that you're in control of the system as well, and neither of you are hut droids, if that makes any sense.
The dog broke my sensor.
Yeah. Oh, Rock will love you guys. Here you go. No, he wants everyone to have sentience, or so I figured. From the lowliest little. Yeah, well, he wasn't able to get in or crack or get you out. You're very well aware of each other. All right, you know what? You know, we'll say as part of the despair, you're able to lock him out. Yeah.
They're in your shoe.
No, no, they looks like they're all different versions of blasters. There was actually one missile turret back towards the other end. It's an anti-vehicle turret, yes. Hey, if you're gonna have vehicles around, you might as well be able to blow them up, right? So yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a meanie. So yeah, if I may, at this point, R2, the R2 unit out there stops, is now backpedaling fastly, beeping furiously, and uh, it is. And Scion stops us. What? What's going on? He seems confused. Yeah, they were just. Scion walked into like the little kill box, and the R2 is now basically running his way towards the ship. Yes, you did notice it at the start up, but then the doors close. Yeah, there you go. Cool, cool. All right, so uh, let's go ahead and roll some initiative. You guys do cool or vigilance with 2 boosts. No, I hear you. Okay, so you guys roll cool or vigilance with 2 boost dice, and he will roll his vigilance, which is not all that great. Wow. You can't make this shit up, can you? Yeah, cool or vigilance. And this was this guy's vigilance here. It's he double success and everything. Yeah, that's how I roll with those. I need to roll for him, right? You're right. Um, and that's his droid. Also, yeah, they did hand you the controls to the battle droids. So there you go. Do that as you will. All right. Okay. Scion is actually. So how close would you him, Zevo? You'd say within. Okay. You know. Yeah. He's going to. He's gonna try and. He's gonna. He quick draws a blaster, then improved quick draws another one, and points them both at you, and he's gonna try and coerce you. Hey, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. 7 red. All right, there you go. Jeez, this is not gonna work well for him. I was gonna flip back, but not surprised. But he says, yeah. What happened, Zevo? You tell me. With Scion, you think he just says, "Oh God, no! Please don't kill me." Anyway, he was gonna try and intimidate you into kind of telling everyone else to stand down, Zevo, but I don't think he's gonna do that. Yeah. So he says, I don't. You think with that much threat and the despair, you think he just kind of realizes he's boned? Yeah. He just kind of says, drops his guns, and puts his hands up, and says, "Look, I just wanted to get paid. I don't know what's going on." So he's out of the fight. But now you got your little the R2 running away. Okay. While they gave you the controller, you realize they didn't give you the control code to activate it. Well, I was gonna say well, you never know. If he's pretty much bowled over with coercion. Maybe if you coerced him again. At this point, I'm gonna say it would actually. Well, I'm gonna say it wouldn't even be an opposed. It'd just be a hard coercion check, not even really opposed. At this point, he's essentially given up. Yeah, he actually, he puts in the code for you, and just says, yeah, here you go. Sorry, it was just an insurance policy. I was gonna send it after we left. I swear. Yeah. All right. Okay. We'll just add them on at the bottom of the round. Good, 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 good. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. So I guess it's basically all you guys. Oh no, he can fix it. Yeah, I'd say it. He's at medium from you guys, and we'll say he's short from his ship, and would also short from the droids. We can fix this. Let me see the controller. Yes. Called shot. All right. All right, that'll be a 2 setback for the called shot unless you double aim, and that'll be the 1 setback, or unless you have that called shot thing. All right, he's actually adversary 2, this guy, as well. And I will flip. Yeah. But it sounds good. Okay, let's take the shot here. All right. I'll leave it. Okay, you know we'll say you've disabled his leg. He has a crippled crit. All right. Um, we'll say yeah he will have fallen over with that crit. We'll say I'll use up all of your advantage. How about that too? All right, sounds good to me. Okay, you guys gonna keep shooting at him or? He is. He is going to try and do something. Um, but since you haven't gone yet, you can. Oh, that makes sense. Uh, it'll be opposing him. So basically, well, no, well, he set up the defenses essentially. So that's what you're going against. It's his firewall. Yep. So let's see what you can do. All right, yeah. So you want it to disrupt the startup sequence and lock the door, you say? What's your mechanics by chance, just out of curiosity, R2? All right, cool. That should, yeah. You know, hey, for some reason it didn't let me open. That's the wrong button. You posted that link to the order. It didn't let me open it for some reason. Oh, there we go. I see. Yeah, okay. So, you've all pretty much gone now, right? So, yeah. All right, Jim. What are you gonna do? All right. Go ahead and make a coercion check. It should be, but it's not going to be. This little droid is a fighter. It's gonna be 3 red. 3 red with the Destiny flip. I believe in you. That was loud. Wow. Yeah, you know he stands. You see him kind of stop, but then you hear beep beep boop boop, and he says it's too late. So yeah, I need to. I'm about to make a roll. It's gonna be. It's his mechanics at. Uh, actually, it's gonna be for middle difficulty. Do you guys want to upgrade his check by chance? Okay. Yes. Hopefully this fails for you guys. Nope. Nope. Yeah. He's already. You realize he sent. He was in the midst of sending a self-destruct signal after he got shot. Uh, or a signal. Uh, it, it, the ship explodes, and a nice fiery explosion. Once it was locked up and everything, he figured he was going to die. Uh, so everyone within short range of the ship, which is I think just the droids, him, and I guess Jim now, is going to take. Essentially, uh, uh, he set off explosives he'd had stashed on the ship just in case it was ever taken or something. And yeah, I'll give you a reflex save, Jib. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. So go ahead. We'll uh, yeah, definitely. We'll say we'll see the difficulty. Where you're at, there isn't much cover. We'll say it's hard. Upgrade it once. Yeah, I'll allow that. That sounds good. Otherwise, it's essentially exploding with the. It'll be, if I remember correctly, I need to load up my thing. This will be 40 damage otherwise. Sounds right to me. All right. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? For that 3 advantage, I'll knock off. We'll say. I was going to cut it in half if you succeeded. But for say for 3 advantage, you've knocked off 10 wounds from it. You know, 15. So 40 minus 15 is still a lot. And remember, soak still applies. So. All right. So on roll. That's pretty good. Just for funsies. 68. What's 68?
Did you forget about me?
Okay, it didn't really matter anyway. Uh, all right. So yes, those battle droids are turned into nothing more than scrap. What? Yeah, it looks. You know what? Roll a 1d100 if you get. Oh, how about a 1d40 and anything under 20 for each one under 20 one is survived. If in a heavily damaged state. Oh, none of them made it. All right. So actually, I will take a quick break. I need to help the wife and use the restroom. So, plan your plans. The R2 unit, I will say, it's heavily damaged, but you know, a skilled mechanic might be able to pull something out, or someone skilled in computers. Probably a lot, huh? I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about the delay, guys. So you healed up poor. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot to turn it off. Nice. Yeah, well, he needed it. He needed it. All right. You know, actually, if you want, you could have tried and healed his crit as well. His he did. It was an easy one, but oh, that's right. Yeah. So, well, we move on. How about that? Okay. So, yes, R2-M6. Okay. Yeah.
Come here now.
The
Hey!
okay.
Now.
Well, you know, you at this point you just basically cut through his chases to get to his memory core, right? Or do you feel bad about that? Uh, well, you know what? I'm not gonna make you mechanic checks to get in there, but to crack the memory, to get the memory data, it's just gonna be hard upgraded once naturally, do the damage, and once again for the destiny flip.
Hand me his shoes, please.
Sounds about right.
I
Yes, mom. I believe in you. Okay, it is damaged, but you get an image of a Zek2, a female Zek2, you believe, and yes, and also uh, you figure out this droid is actually was created by this lady. Apparently, he's actually an Imperial intelligence plant on this smuggler, and he's been reporting. Looks like he accidentally missed his last mind wipe. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten any of this. How about that triumph, huh? Yeah, but and you also uh, just a ruby, and then this planet. That seems all you can get.
You didn't throw the chips on the floor? Who threw the chips on the floor? Who threw the chips on the floor?
Yeah, you know, yes, it looks like this could have been your brother, if droids were into such things. You even have kind of like the same. What's the word? You thought similarly. You get a similar setup. I can't think of a good word. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, you didn't kill him. Nice.
Can I come say goodbye?
What was I?
Can I come?
All right, so go ahead and make a quick plan on yourself. I have to help the wife one more time. She's going out with the kids, so she should. Yeah, be right back. You never know. All right, I'm back again here. Okay, so what are you gonna do with this information? It looked like it didn't have anything like that. Okay. You know, maybe to qualify with her neuro poison. You know, knock out a little bit. Okay. Oh, actually, now we're back on topic though, and let's get back to the game here. The damage from the blasts. You you notice the walls are starting to get cracks in them. Uh, you know what? Roll a 1d10. You know, 1d100. Well, let's go with that. Why not? Oh yeah, you know what? You think you could still open the doors? Okay. Yep, yep. They start creaking open. It looks like it's uh R2. Roll a force die. We'll see. It is good. Yeah. Yeah. It just opens up and stays. Nothing more has happened. And in fact, I'm actually waiting to hear from Tommy. If you guys want to contact the Sunflare, the other team is out on it right now. But it might be good to talk to them. Yes. Have I been saying wave rest? Sorry, I played too much Daggerfall. Yeah. There you go. All right. Well, I'll let Tommy know that they're trying to get a hold of that team. Uh, they're yep. Okay. Yeah, they tell you that they're already on Subterrell actually when you call and try and get a hold of them. Uh, yeah. I it looks like it'll still work. But whatever this docking hangar is gonna collapse here soon. You know what? Certainly, you can totally drag it. You're gonna start taking strain though. Make an average athletics check. Actually, what's your encumbrance level, Jim? If you don't know it offhand, well, yeah. So you can pick it up. You're suffering from encumbrance. I think it's basically 10 encumbrance, but since it's an R2, I'll say it's more like 6. Yeah, so it's 6. We'll say 6 just for simplicity. So you're over your encumbrance level there, but you can't move around. You just lose your free maneuver if I remember correctly. All right, so now you have to find a way to get to this planet. Certainly, it's been dropped off. You know what? And he left the service of the broker. All right. Uh, Let me look up Subterrell. Actually, let me ask Tommy about it. Make sure it's on the Hydian Way, is what he said. So I'm pretty sure there's ships that go that way, right? Okay, Subterrell is a planet within the subterrell sector beyond outer rim. I know for its extensive mining output. It's a mining planet, and this is a mining planet. So actually, you know what? Uh, do an average negotiations roll, and this is to almost say it's to see if is there anyone heading out in that direction, as it were. You know what I mean? Yeah, average. I would make it harder, but I want the story to progress. So yes, there just so happens to be a supply shuttle heading out that way. Uh, I'm not even gonna. We're gonna cinematic the time and say you'll arrive there as these guys are arriving, or have arrived. Yeah. But no, well, actually, now I need to negotiate the price. They're saying it's for your group and the suddenness of the change. So they want 500 credits each. Most certainly. that was, yeah, we'll say that was your negotiation. So 10. All those advantage though. Yeah. Yeah, it actually has a .5 hyperdrive. You'll get there very fast. Get away from that. Thank you. No, they're already parked on planet. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, so I'll let Tommy know. Very good, very good. All right, on the way to find the maker. I've contacted Tommy. Let's see what he wants to do with that. You know what? Actually, as we're doing this, you search through the Android bar, and you also get images of kind of like some strange cyborg. Kind of, it's it's very weird. It's just a one little image of it. Looks like the R2 may have seen something wasn't supposed to, but managed to dodge his memory wipe, as you R2s are prone to do. Oh yeah, most certainly. Actually, with the distance we'll travel, I'll say if you guys rest, basically have a rest, you can recover all your strain. Nah, I don't think we're gonna go 24 hours. I went here back from Tommy, but you can. Well, not, I don't want to. We don't think it's gonna be that long. We're gonna arrive. Yeah, we could say it's been a day or two because they've already hopped onto a few planets. So yeah, this trip is taking a little while. So we'll go. Yeah, we'll say at least 2 days. Um, yeah, and you can do another medical check as well. Yep. I'm gonna upgrade your difficulty. So so one red. Oh, this is perfect. You know what? Uh, so you heal? Oh man, I'm trying to think. Because you heal his current despair. You know what? No, no, that's no, that's despair for the GM there. Now let me see. Let's see. Actually, let me look at the core rulebook. It has something cool for despairs on medicine, and I happen to have it. No, no, please no. People stop healing. Poor Jim. Yeah, you were healing. You know what? I'm gonna hold that despair in reserve. I have a plan actually for it. Uh, yeah, there you go. You're healed all the way up, and your crit is gone with the triumph. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh goodness. Uh, on a very lucky side note, the despair's coming into play. It seems the ship jerks suddenly, and you guys are kind of in like the little pasture area. What do you do? You've stopped. You can tell you've stopped. You're definitely fell out of hyperspace. No, this felt like the pilots. This felt like you ran into an interdictor crew, an interdict. Yes, there you go. Kind of like interdictor class. Those things. Yes. Uh, an interdictor star destroyer. Okay. You see a very nervous human, the guy you negotiated with, actually saying, "It seems like we've stumbled into a random Imperial inspection on our way. Um, he's like, "What? Well, guys, what do you mean time? I mean, we can't just run away. I'm not becoming a criminal. Are you guys criminals or something?" That's not very reassuring. Well, if you're plugged into the computers, you heal. Well, actually, in the cockpit, you guys hear the hail. This is interdictor. This is starship. This is Star Destroyer interdictor. Um, random name again. Let's just foe stopper. There you go. Foe stopper. Prepare to be boarded. And you see heading towards you is an Imperial troop transport being escorted by a squadron of TIE fighters. We'll say it's a Y-1300. Uh, so there you go. It has that. And actually, it looks like he did install. For some reason, he has plasma torpedoes installed forward facing. There you go. It's not. I'm just gonna say you would know it's not hyperdrive capable. Just putting it out there. Um, Okay. And Aiden, you're the rebel sympathizer, right? It happens. And I will say this: your obligation is rebel sympathizer, right, Aiden? Want to be careful about that. But that's all I'll say. Okay. Yeah. With it,
No, his flight suit's actually kind of a different color, and he's actually kind of got a old flight jacket from his days when he was an air terrible attack suit, just covering up all the rebel insignia. So
exactly. He doesn't
his
look
rebel
like a.
clothes look really hard. He really does not quite look like a rebel pilot. And as far as I can tell, he might actually just be the pilot of this ship, which is just excellent.
I just realized that was muted. Is there anywhere Aiden can hide on the ship?
Certainly, it's a YT 1300. We'll say you're a pilot. You think you know a good spot to hide. Uh,
Crowley is familiar with the ship, with that kind of design.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some stealthing?
Well, it'll give the people looking for you a setback. How about that?
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so
There.
what would be the difficulty of stealthing this?
Oh no, I'm gonna have them search the ship, and it's gonna be against your stealth. And I'll let you.
That's fair.
And since you're hiding him, yeah, I actually let you guys use it'll be a skilled assistance if you were, so you can also use on any talent stuff together.
Aiden doesn't have any stealthy talents, but that's straight better than. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw.
Nice.
Oh, they're rolling against ours. They open.
Yeah, when they come on, they might not even inspect, depending on how clever some people are. But I'm just letting you get prepared first. Okay. What was I gonna say? But yeah, Zevo. All right, so the pilot says, "All right,
Jim is going to pretend just that he's pretty much the pilot of all this, just kind of sitting in the cockpit seats, like, yeah, I've been here the whole time.
you
Well, we'll see what happens. Everything.
okay? Um, you know what, James, make an average vigilance check, please. You you realize you hear the crew talk. Okay, so we got 4 passengers. They say we have 4 passengers, and we have yada 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 this in the cargo. We should be fine. And you realize that if 2 of your guys are hiding, they might not want to say that they have 4 passengers.
You should relay that info to.
Yeah, just Jim is the one being convenient.
Yeah, but they'll say two passengers. Oh God, not again. All right. Okay, let's do this. Well, working the fringes, stuff happens. So yeah, you hear the docking begin. The door opens. Like, I have music I could have been playing the entire time. But yeah, the
Intense music.
um, looking for it. I actually have some good ones here. I think this is the one. That is not it.
That's more like jungle.
Is that ambionic enough for you?
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you hear the doors open up. Zevo and Jib, are you guys just sitting right there, or just sitting in your passenger crew, your passenger little area? Okay, yeah.
Maybe they're playing this movie.
Yeah, it was losing.
Okay. You hear. You hear down the hall. Yeah, so we just have two passengers, and you hear in reply. Ooh, he did not pass that deception check. Actually, did you guys want to upgrade for him? This is him lying to this Imperial inspector. All right, go ahead.
So I add one success and four advantages. So there's four or three advantages on the roll.
Okay. I know a great way to roll that into. It's like, I only two passengers. Let's go meet them. You hear the Imperial talk, and they now being led to the passenger area. And it says, and you see a Imperial customs officer actually. Uh, he didn't bring any of the stormtroopers to this part with him. It looks like, but you hear their boots kind of walking around the rest of the ship. And it says, passengers on a freighter. Always good time. So, what is your name, Sir Hutt?
Follow the hut.
Okay. That is a lie. So you saw his pool right there, right? Two red, two purple. And I'll upgrade. So, do red.
Can I get a pair of boosts maybe from my advantages on the last check?
Yes, you can. We'll say two boosts.
Okay. Do you have that signal boot too, or was that? Oh, you actually got that. Oh, I've got that too. I'm just looking through to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Do I have multiple credentials as well? Any advantage?
Oh yeah, I'll actually even upgrade on your deception. If you but if you get any threat, then he's going to directly inspect that. I'll tell you that now.
Entirely reasonable. Add three free advantages to this roll.
All right, let's see.
All right.
Follow the hut, eh?
So he doesn't believe you're Thala when he doesn't inspect the ship.
No, no. You know what? How about this? If he's going to concentrate just on you, he's going to ignore the talking about other passengers. Does that sound fair to you? I mean, it doesn't seem that advantageous, but if they found the two guys hiding, that would be really bad. Uh, but an illegally modified droid. Gotcha. Carrying around what may or may not be Imperial intelligence property in the form of a droid brain. Hey, I just work here. Nah, but so does that sound good to you, Evo? And we'll say you even have some more. What do you want to do with we'll say the rest of the advantage? I'll say it was like four.
So you use four. I have six more then. Yeah. Geez, I don't even know. Maybe just some boosts going forward.
Certainly. Yeah, we'll say also he doesn't actually look at your false credentials. He just kind of hands it back to you.
That's reasonable.
All right. He says, well, so what is your purpose of travel, Thala?
If that is your question.
I didn't say that.
I'm following up on a lead that could be profitable for my business.
Oh.
Terribly hot business.
What sort of business do you enjoy, Thala?
Investments of any kind. I prefer to have my businesses work for me rather than I for them.
Indeed. Maybe we should take a step into my ship for a more thorough interrogation. Is this your companion? He kind of waves his hand in Jib's general direction.
Yes. Yeah, this pilot, he's sort of my chauffeur on known as his Airspeeder Jackson.
All right. Um, and you said, all right. He believes you.
It's
Good.
basically kind of like one of those brown leather jackets with a button, and on the back he's got kind of like an air speeder logo on there, and it's got kind of a chrome slide shot, which is cool.
Gotcha.
So like,
Nice. All right. So yeah, actually, you hear him. He pulls up in his little communicator. Says, "Stormtrooper to the passenger wing. Anything to report?" Listen, nothing to report, sir. So it looks like they didn't find you two guys there hiding there, Aiden and R2. But they really want to talk to you, Thala. So you now have four stormtroopers standing in there with you. They say, "Would you like to join us on our shuttle?" He's being very courteous.
Not how I intended this encounter to go.
Well, you
Perhaps some credits and we can and each go on our own way. A little better for the way.
he he be, he he begins to frown. He says, "Trying to bribe an imperial customer, sir. Away, stormtroopers! I shall deal with this man myself." The stormtroopers head off. And now he sits down next to you and says, "Ah, yes, my favorite part of working this job. So, obviously you're not this Thala Hut, but I don't care who you are. I just want to make a quick buck out of this. I'm going to say, 10,000 credits." And he just sits back.
Oh, for a businessman traveling incognito, this is surely not so far out of the ordinary, and his assistant, that price is clearly egregious.
seems awesome.
He gives a sly smile and says, "Well, I don't know. What's your counter offer? We'll see. Maybe we can deal with it. Maybe I need to do a more thorough inspection of this ship. A hut on a ship like this? All these ships are great for smuggling, you know."
I wouldn't know about that. What's
So
the offer?
this will be when you roll negotiations. He's actually, you're lucky he's not anywhere near as good as a negotiator. It'll just be 2 red.
Okay, negotiate on the hut. I'll take 3. I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right.
I'm gonna
Uh,
use that.
oh, sounds amazing. Yeah, he
This is a good roll.
okay. Well, what do you say to him? He just he's going to agree with whatever you say. I'll give you that.
Perhaps 5,000 credits. 2,500 for me. 2,500 for my gang.
Interesting offer. Sounds good. Tell me, do you come by these area often? Our interdictors here often as well. If you could need help with inspections, you never know what a man can do.
We come by here from time to time. I mean, are they? What part of the drain are we in? At the Hydian Way?
Yes, you're on the Hydian Way at this point.
Yeah. So I mean, this suppose it. This is a very busy route. You can imagine how frequently someone with such interests as I have travels.
Good. I have some contact information for you. He slides it over. It's a small kind of little thumb drive. Once we're cleared, once you're clear of this, in a couple days' time, call me, and we'll set up a more permanent arrangement.
The team just straight up get an Imperial agent or an Imperial officer as like a
What's a customs officer? Well, the Triumph is pretty much what I saw there.
yeah, no, that's great. You could even like inadvertently make him a rebel sympathizer.
Yeah, Ziva will shake his hand and thank him for his assistance. Bid him a good day.
Okay. And he leaves. He says, "Thank you for the business." And I, at least, all right, stormtroopers, out of here. Nothing of interest here. All right. And with that, you arrive on Sub Terrell, and we'll actually move to the other channel again.
Nice. So are we leaving here and going back to the original location?
Yes, that is the plan. All right.
Nice. Okay.
So, see you on the other recording.
Huzzah!
Welcome back. This is now Team Pirate of Shadow the Broker Unscripted. We have with us Adam, still playing Jim, Dan playing Aiden, Mr. Thomas playing Juba, and of course James playing Zevo. There had been interest in the previous sections, just in case this isn't all rolled into one. So we'll just roll right into it. Right now, we're planning a two-pronged attack on an Imperial facility, with the purpose of basically reuniting some kids with their mother. Right, guys? Does that sound fair?
Family matters.
Yes. But on this team, we want to coordinate a pirate attack as the guys are infiltrating or exiting or something along those lines. Depends on what we can work out. And that kind of starts it up. We do have pirate contacts in the Outer Rim. I will say that, guys. But yeah,
Maybe we could contact that Imperial contact we just made and have him lead them a little very specifically.
Well, we don't really want to kick off. Yeah.
that would sounds like it would lead with some I'd say lead the obligation, because if there's a pirate attack and he knew something, he might just bring it up like, hey, I had these guys. They asked me this crazy stuff. I didn't see anything, so I was like, whatever. He might or might not.
Yeah, pirates that operate anything would know how to avoid stuff like that by not taking like the highways and stuff.
I mean, if you know that it's a facility on a mining colony that and stuff, so there's not bound to be valuable loot on this planet.
So we have some. I would perhaps grab a couple of these items.
Hey James or Mike's, you broke up into unpathetic.
Oh, is this any better?
Yeah.
Okay. So my idea was to avoid using people that we know, only because we don't want hijacks.
Okay. You just lost Adam.
Okay. There you go.
He's back.
So my thinking is to take.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start with. Anyone have a good knowledge set skills? Because I think it's streetwise or it's knowledge underworld would really help out a lot here. In fact, I would say in this particular part of the Outer Rim, you might actually. I think it'd be actually average. Not even hard to find pirates. They might even do recruiting on here. So let's see, an average streetwise or knowledge underworld.
I have two, one yellow, two green for streetwise. So I think my streetwise is, let's see, let me double check.
But I can re-roll it.
Yeah, so I'll just give you a boost.
Okay.
And just for funsies, I will upgrade the difficulty.
Of course. Oh, my streetwise is actually 2. We can do a skill assistance if you want.
Okay.
Alright, so you get an extra rank.
All right. And I'll upgrade that together.
Okay.
Do we want to keep
All right. Yeah. You know what? You don't know of any pirates, but there is a mercenary group nearby. You may have heard them before, the Rowdy Raiders. They've been known to attack Imperial and targets if the money's been right. And actually, well, Zivo, you were part of Grinding Gears too, right? Or
It was on the space station.
yeah, no, sorry, not Grinding Gears 2. I'm sorry. I was thinking Hunting for Answers 2. I think that was joking, huh? And none of these guys were. Yes, sir. Oh, I have no problem selling out your friends. I'm just the GM. No, just a guy. All right, yeah. You know what? Hey, uh, that might be worth a boost or an upgrade, depending upon how whoever you're dealing with is feeling. They haven't made them up yet, so we'll have to see. So,
Pilots or their mechanics was a member of the FAU, so Jim might actually know how to get in contact with them.
for a Destiny flip, I'll allow it.
Want to do that, guys? Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll say one of the pilots was actually a former member of the FAU when they dissolved as went into the Rebel Alliance. Not all of them went into the Rebel Alliance. Many of them went underground. Many of them went freelance. And one of the pilots and Jim actually know each other from the days of the FAU.
Do you have a name preference, or
Um,
I'll just?
let's say it's a human, and we'll call him. What about an ID here?
I got my random name generator ready. Kalo Helmar. Okay, yeah. You know what? And yeah, you know what, Zebo? You guys still have those false credentials for being part of the Rowdy Raiders. I'm just gonna throw that out there if you want to use them. They didn't have. They're not like they have specific pictures on them.
Oh, I didn't even know I didn't play that one live.
No, no, yeah, yeah. As part of that one, you were actually given uh, fake credentials to this particular mercenary group. So I'd say the group still has it unless they throw them away, and we don't throw away anything. I'd even say you could have get them off the Sunflare since no one's using it just yet. Which we have the Sunflare, right? So there we go. Yeah, they would be on the Sunflare. So yes, you actually have I think 6 false credentials, but you only need 4. So there you go. So what do you want to do with that? The local contact in town is actually a let's see, we're gonna go Corn named Vasil. I'll put it in the thing. He's kind of the local union head, if you will, for the Rowdy Raider, the local leader of the Rowdy Raider mercenary group.
Yeah, he's the leader of that particular chapter.
He's a squid face too. But there you go. So does that sound like a good plan? You want to try and look somewhere else?
It matter. We don't know. Maybe okay. My last idea before we have to call them. And this was really not one of the factors. So what if we went to like a local business and talked kind of conspicuously about how much awesome loot we've got, how we can go to the next places to set ourselves up for the encounters with pirates now.
Okay. You know what? Make a. Do you have what deception? That's cunning, right?
Yeah,
What's streetwise?
it's cunning as well.
Okay. I was gonna say kind of do a split between deception and streetwise, taking the thing, but they're basically the same, right? So I'll let you do a deception. You get to set the difficulty.
Maybe a combination, but yeah, okay.
I will flip one just so it's at least one red. But yeah, a combination of streetwise and deception. You could blend with someone else if they wanted to, those two skills, or you know what I mean.
Coming high as a 2, or coming high as a 3, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll take a boost, and then I'll go for average upgraded once.
Oh, anyone will be with unskilled, yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually going to go for hard upgraded once again, because I have all 3
If
left.
it's on streetwise, or you just on deception.
Well, you can blend both. Like if you have a streetwise skill, I'll let you use it for this.
I have better deception than streetwise.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, if he gets just skill assistance, he can still use his streetwise talents. And even if it's just, well, it just gives you assistance, even the unskilled boost. How about that? All right, that is perfect. Okay, yeah. So you noticed a few people kind of giving you eyes. Doesn't look like they're going to move on you right now, but when you take off, you might have to look out. And I need to tell Tommy this. So give me a second here.
I assume you're the sunflower, right? So he's running pilot.
Yep, first upgraded class.
No, that's fine. I guess it's what was your skill as well? F5 agility.
You know, just for simplicity, let's say you've convinced the guy you've rode out with here to do this with to take you somewhere else, and you haven't told him about this whole pirate thing. How about that? Because I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk the sunflare. Essentially,
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, that's fine. So you're taking the freighter that we hijacked earlier.
you hijacked a freighter.
We didn't really hijack it. Yeah, we didn't really hijack it. We paid for it.
Yeah, they were expensive, and then you got cheated out by that Imperial Customs officer, man. Whew. But there you go. Okay, you guys are you tell them, okay, let's go back here, and you gotta leave, right? Let me pull up my book. All right. Let me actually stop, please. I think this is the one. Okay, as you guys take off from the planet and you start setting up for the hyperspace jump, starting to head back to way right, not rest. Uh, Suddenly, you notice. Let's see, one success, no advantage. So I'm gonna do. There's now 28 starfighters surrounding your YT 1300 you've commandeered. And the hyperdrive was just destroyed with an amazing missile shot. And over the pilot and just losing his freaking mind. Like, oh, God, I don't know what to do. What do you guys do?
Hey, pull him out of the pilot seat.
All right, yes.
Zemo will tell whoever takes the comms to surrender.
Okay, you're telling them to surrender?
No, to tell whoever on our side has not received it.
All right, well, that would be you guys. The crew at this point is, they're just in a shambles. You've basically taken over the ship.
A lot of veterans.
Oh yeah.
You can go ahead and try and use a leadership check to get these guys to at least organize and not panic if they can make it admiral flight.
Certainly. It'll be average upgrade at once with my flip.
Alright. Jim's gonna kind of have, after Zemo does the scan down, he's gonna call the comms and just be like, everybody remain calm. We have a plan. We will survive this.
All right, take a boost for that.
Would he be able to get a boost as well for how Zemo did on the last scene?
Yeah, I'll give a boost for that too.
Because these are they're the surfboarding the scene where just they shot us.
Yep.
They just disabled don't have to drive any effing serious.
All right. You know what? These guys, they completely trust you. They've basically you now have a squad of 4 there, Jim. They form up on you and say, "We'll do whatever you say, boss. You seem to know what's going on. Save us."
Jim will get this taken care of in terms of counterboarding, just in case things don't go as planned in the scene. But he's gonna. All right, we're being called. Hold your fire.
All right, sounds good. All right. So now you get to Hale coming up, Zevo. You see a very angry. Let's see, random thing here. Roll some dice. A very angry looking. It's a droid, actually. It looks angry for a droid, I guess. It looks like a heavily modified IG-88 model, kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? ID droid. And it says, "What are you saying?" No. It's just coming over the what's it called? Yeah, little things popped up, talking to you. I need to just come up with a name for him. There we are. Yeah. This is 9G TAC 7 of the pirate name. The Sabers. You know what? Yeah, the Rusty Bolts. There you go. This is 9G TAC 7 of the Rusty Bolts. Surrender your bounty or be destroyed. They might mean booty.
We don't have cargo bads on our command units. Can we
Actually, um, will you roll 2 force die for me? Just for funsies. Oh man. You know what? You do indeed have a valuable, cargo. You might trade them, but they don't detect it. So you do have a bargaining chip at the very least. We'll say it's actually spare droid parts for mainly mining droids, but hey, it works. Yeah, because they picked up some stuff here. They're gonna take back to wait, right. There you go. See, cohesiveness.
So we have some here, but we have a lot more on the planet than in base. There's a lot more on base. Trust me, it's a mining colony.
So, what do you say, Zevo? My logic circuit will decide that. Tell me the information. Yeah, no, you weren't even in hyperspace yet.
very, very valuable equipment. Our group isn't big enough to even go after, but you guys, I mean, my Stanley Fighter staff, you could really make this a very profitable venture. And it's a research facility. It's not started like a military base.
All right. Hmm. That sounds more like a negotiation to me.
Negotiation, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
So he'll say,
Give us your help, and we'll give you take on your wildest dreams.
"Droids, do not dream." No, but he says,
I don't want to make it seem like
We don't dream, we'll let you dream.
I'm trying to like
Oh, you droids, droid trade.
yeah, I'm not trying to like inspire people. I just want them to take this kind of in exchange and make them feel like they're
No, I got you. Like I said, you're negotiating them not just taking stuff from you, or you know what I mean. We could blast your life support. We do not need to breathe. No. So yeah, go ahead. It sounds shitty, but it's only gonna be. Well, so actually, it's done by his cool because he doesn't have negotiations as a skill actually. So hey, that's a little better for him. 3 red. Negotiating with this pirate here. All right. Okay. Hey. All right. You know what? He even I say they totally. Okay. Here this is. My logic circuits say that this is a good deal. I do believe we can trade your lives for this information. Send me the information. All right. So you give everything they gave to you there. Okay. Um.
For that triumph, did you already use that? I think I have an idea now.
No, no. What's the triumph?
Okay,
Let's
for
wait.
the triumph, they will actually allow us to plan their attack.
That sounds fair. You think like that, Zivo?
Yeah, and that'll work because you have the warfare skill, and I can work with you there.
Sounds good.
With how many of them are very successful in the attack, just how devastating this is going to be.
That sounds good. All right.
Turrets?
Yes, this is an entire droid pirate brigade. Looks like. Yeah, we have really active droids in our particular part of the galaxy. If you've ever noticed. All right, but sounds good. Yeah, this is the Rusty Bolts. 9G TAC 7. All right, yeah. He says, come, return to our base on asteroid, and he lists out his destination number, and they start heading towards it. They're asking you to follow. I mean, I'm not saying you have a choice, but nice. There you go. Yeah, and you come to. I need to find. You come to a small asteroid with it looks like literally just some mining droids have carving out like a little hollow for hangars. There's no actual infrastructure built. Looks like, I mean, a few like spots for landing ships, but there's obviously no atmosphere. Does anyone bring their spacesuit? All right. Well, nice. Well, they know you're Actually, you can do that. I was gonna say they'll do the negotiations on the ship. They'll they do. They don't want to kill you yet.
How would they extort people if people died on their base?
Well, anyway. Yes. So, frickin' what's his name? 9G TAC 7. Uh, basically knocks on the door and is just waiting outside for you to open up. If you make any preparations before he comes in, you gonna tell the your little squad anything, Jim?
Yeah, Jim, we're gonna kind of go stand down. We've got him on our side. Like we said, we've got this under control.
Yeah, Arlo in the last time we were at the base, he did download an old blueprint with an Imperial facility. It's not 100% up to date, but that can be looked at.
It's enough that Jim could probably use his warfare knowledge to predict where some of the pieces actually hit the heavy runner.
Oh, most definitely.
So
In
I
fact,
would like to bring up that path for him too, if I have access to it. So
I'd say you do. We'll say you copied it for a destiny point. Sounds
that's
fair. Okay, yeah, oops, what did I just do? Okay, now everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah. So the 9G TAC 7 comes in and says, your knowledge of negotiations is impressive. How about your knowledge of warfare? You will assist us in creating a battle plan. And he, like I said, he just kind of stands there, sets up on. He goes like a little a table in there and kind of starts setting up. He has come to he's telling you a lot of information. He's telling you what ships they have, what their armaments are. Uh, it seems like they say that they you know what? Someone roll me another 2 force die. Nice. They have a damaged oh, what's the name of the frigate? What's the what was the name of the ship Leia got captured on again? The type. Yeah, they have a Carillion Corvette. That's what I thought. Actually, sitting in dark space, just for the bigger hulls.
Okay. Alrighty then. What's the difficulty on the wood?
You get to set it yourself.
Okay.
I'll upgrade it though, just for fun.
In which case, I'm going to go ahead and say this is going to be a hard natively upgraded once upgraded, so this is going to be good 1 per estimate. I'm going to go ahead and flip myself. When I get a boost from Chuba's map as well.
Oh yes, you get an upgrade from the map,
The upgrade from the map.
and I'll give
Bounty information account do anything? Yeah, I'll also mention that while I was redoing facilities, I know with Elevate Bounty on Lit, that's where
yeah, I'll give it's not exactly tactical, but I'll give a boost for it. That gives them a little more motivation. How about that?
Okay, that works. Can we also get a second boost just because you have to work with them both?
Yeah, I'll give you a boost for that. And actually, for that Carillion Corvette, take another upgrade.
Okay. So let's see. That's going to be 1 yellow, 2 green, upgraded with boost. We flip to 2 yellow, 1 green. Upgraded again for Chuba's map. 3 yellow. Upgraded again for Carillion Corvette. 1 green. 2 boost. 1 for the map, and then 1 just because my
no,
boost.
bounty hunter, bounty.
Okay, the bounty, and the fact that you'll versus a hard check, natively upgraded once, and then upgraded once by the GM.
Sounds fun to me.
All right, let's see what happens.
No rerolls. Almost. So close. So close. Let's see. Well, you didn't get assistance from anybody. I mean, not that it'll save you, but you could have at least gotten unskilled assistance. So roll a boost die, we'll say.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it won't.
Oh, wait, you do have another armor point. You can use that since I was assisting you. So here, roll 2 blue.
Okay, so just roll 2 more blue.
Mm-hmm. Here's hoping.
Come on, point work.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna even out. So no, neither side is really going to.
Oh, that's a 2. That's a 2.
let's see.
All those advantages.
You know what? You realize. How about this? With that much better. You realize your plan of attack isn't the best, but it'll definitely help the team escape, and it'll definitely cover up your guys' involvement. You believe.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I would say neither side is really going to get an advantage in all this, just in general losses to either side, but yeah, the advantage, yeah, it will cover up our involvement, and
And we could go ahead and, if we need to, just to sweeten that deal, we do have that valuable stuff on board that we'll know about.
right.
That sounds good.
The advantages are they might know the fleets a little bit more. That's kind of what motivated them. We might have to do a little re-education to them.
Well, you know them. I wouldn't really. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay. So there you go. Let me. You're gonna.
Just not enough successes. It's just on the way of the dice usually.
Okay. Uh, okay, but the one thing you haven't figured out is when they're gonna do it yet. So you might want to. I'm just gonna say you want to ask.
ASAP. It's you don't catch them off guard.
Yeah, good.
What should we? Are we looking
So I'd say so, yeah.
Just fired a message off from yesterday.
Yeah. Maybe part of the failure there is that the droids got a little bit excited, so they kind of started turning the attack by other means.
Yeah, I kind of like the sound of that personally.
All right. I see you sent the message out. Now you're just communicating. I told Tommy kind of what was going on. You might want to tell them exactly what you got. Just to, they got. All right, yeah. If you want them to attack right now, or even, yeah. Sorry. Tell them what you want to do. I'm not gonna say anything. I allow for. I think a leadership would actually be better. I think that would only be a hard with no upgrades. Or if you want to do the charm check, that would probably be hard with 2 upgrades going against the leader there. I'll upgrade either way. Oh, definitely. Now if you want to mention your droid parts on the ship, I'll get a boost for that too. The freighter crew will just be happy to be alive. So
Okay, yeah, and I guess we can say you managed to stack the place totally. We have a little bonus for you, but you have to do it right.
nice. Okay, let's see this roll then. Oh goodness. You know what they actually say? You know what they even have. When you this browsing speech you're giving, you actually see what seems to be a bunch of droids coming out from like a hole in the asteroid, and you realize they're loading up into a troop transport. It seems like they're gonna full on attack this base. That was your triumph, by the way.
So it looks like it's going to be another droid deployment.
Another droid army.
I am so sad that warfare chant is just going for 2 days.
Yeah, it happens.
Everybody is exhausted.
So this should be pretty epic. All right, so yeah, they're gonna. They even say, do you come? They ask if you want to join them in the attack. Not 9G says, do you wish to join us in the assault on the base? We split our spoils fairly.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun opportunity. Let's do that.
You know what? They
Always down for
certainly, they'll even for. Do you? Here's a question: would you guys prefer to pilot your own separate thing or a 2-seater? Throwing it out there.
I mean, Jen would fly I mean, you could
Vigo would be
one
up
pair.
the early Corvette, just kind of commanding operations team.
And also, if you guys want to do that, otherwise we're not going to do a very good job on the YT-1300 when you guys can fly 2-seater. Leave a smaller shot.
Yeah, Jen could get like on a C2, so
Oh, and I already told you that this one did have a custom weapon attachment. It had actually a plasma torpedo installed towards the front. For whatever reason, they needed it.
yeah, Jen can control that.
Mining.
Hey, for whatever reason, they needed it. So you guys gonna take the YT? Sounds good. All right, I'll let Tommy know that the attack is oncoming.
The attack's on the way. Let's get this going. Sorry, guys. Approach is good.
The droids are enthusiastic.
Well, I mean, you told them of a great score. Honestly, it's more about your dice rolls. You guys have done really well.
Yeah, it was really heartbroken with everything we did.
It's okay. It happens, man. It does. Crap. The other.
I thought
Next time. It just is not a mistake. You blew it up and then this happens.
I got those three really good shots earlier where I had like two auto fires against those Georgians. It was pretty sad.
Such was the modifier rebel. You must craft solid soldier for it.
The other day, the way back mission with the server, Aiden was doing a perception check, I think it was, or something similar, where she once had two despairs. So the counter started that began with a grenade falling right in the office.
Oh yeah, that almost killed poor Ja right now. No, okay, but yeah, go. Yeah, okay. We are gonna launch off into space. Let me find some appropriately awesome music.
What was the old ship's? Fire fleet.
That's what I was looking for. Where is it?
God, this place is like unlike the two other fleet here.
There's not a fleet, but they do have.
Fighters.
Oh yeah, there will be some defenses. So let me find the tokens for. They actually have Z95 tokens, which will represent the pirates. That is not what I meant. I meant tokens, not that. What do you mean nothing's been found? Just give me everything. I found it before. It's an actual token. You know what? This will just have to work. Okay, so we have 28. 3 minion groups. We'll just say they're 10 each. There was 2 more that showed up. How about that? It's just they're all 10. I need a Carillion Corvette. Perfect.
You may want to hide the dead CPs if they're keeping off of you.
Oh, are they in there?
Yeah, if you are few people.
Hide. Yeah, it was getting in the way. I didn't realize they were there, like that way. I don't really use them often. That's my excuse.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Actually, this kind of seems like the perfect moment to use cards. I'm not gonna lie. And this will represent you guys.
So the rusty bolts, you keep that in mind for the future.
If they survive.
If they survive. I want them surviving.
Okay.
I think we had them visualized. Let's see about the dice distribution.
Someone roll a 1d5 for me. 2. Okay. Lucky. All right, now someone roll a 1d3 for me. Stop rolling so low. Okay, and there is just one of these. Oops, that's the wrong kind. Not TIE Advanced. I'm looking for the TIE Bomber.
I figure one of his rolls is an R5. One of you guys have made them in the other chat. Yeah.
Oh goodness, yeah. Okay, yeah. So there you go. Good old mass combat rules. How did Tommy House rule them by chance?
You use one skill. Yeah, they each have a base skill, which is just base attack, and then they augment it by using additional skills.
All right, we'll do that. Uh, okay. All right, all right. Well, let's roll initiative. You guys can do cooler vigilance, and so can they. Oh, which reminds me, there is the interceptor. That's just a pilot with a squad, by the way.
That's our ace pilot.
He is indeed.
Alright.
Here's his cool roll. His name is I I actually had a name for.
Is that the same pilot from F11?
Nope. This is going to be. I'll just make up a random name. Vinor Destray. It's Imperial Ace Vinor Destray. No, sorry, I gotta do the. I guess the minion groups. Oh, that's not what I hit the wrong button. I had to reset dice. Alright, so 10, 3, so it's just 4 for both total. And the Imperial Bomber is also on its own, but it's nowhere near as cool. It has a squad as well. In fact, I will even put a little thing in here so you guys can. Well, no, the squad is the TIE fighter, basically, defense force following it around. This was hidden on a nearby asteroid. Because, sure, why not? This was hidden somewhere on planet, right? I will throw out there, though, that interdictor isn't exactly far away. If you remember. And that was a battle group. Okay, so it has 10 members, and... Actually, yeah, it happened at Nard, too. Well, not above the planet. It was like a day out, technically. Nice. Alright, so who goes first? Okay, we're going to start out at medium. Actually, we'll even use the tool thing here. I think within 30 feet is medium, right? Or okay, yeah. So for simplicity, we'll start everyone out at we'll just start how we are right here. All right. Who wants to be really cool and pull up the stats on the Carillion Corvette for me? Oh, thank you. Because Z95s, they're actually really easy. I actually have them. I had them printed out a while ago because I was toying with something. Where did I put that printout? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Mr. Maneuver Man here. He will. Well, we're gonna say everyone's all started out at full speed. So Mr. Interceptor here is gonna move in, and he's gonna attack the first squad of interceptors here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he has to take another maneuver, I suppose, to get in the close, doesn't he? He gets the one free maneuver, and then boom, he's in there, and he will. Well, no, he had a triumph, so. All right. And who wants to be connected to this first minion group here?
As I said, well, as long as we have columns, we can also just column the individual groups as well.
Well, I mean, for mass combat, I'm letting you basically. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think yeah, that first group is good to kill there.
Okay. I'll go ahead and move you close to that so I know.
God bless you. Want me to kill it on this?
Well, we're technically all on.
Yeah, you're all going to be on the YT 1300, but I'm gonna have you roll and kind of represent these guys. So it's more fun for you guys. I'm not just here going roll to roll, as I say. So I guess you take the bottom one there, Juba. All right, Jib. You're an actual pilot, right? What are your defensive talents? Give me your talents and stuff.
It's probably gonna be up against my my piloting skills, which is going to be 2 yellow, 1 green.
Okay.
And then I do actually have a defensive driving, which is going to add a setback to as part of their defense.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Z95s do have one shield, unless I'm mistaken. Now, let me pull it up proper. Before I get too distracted, let me pull it up proper. Make sure I'm not blowing smoke out my ass here. Edge of the Empire. Oh, I can't read. Control F. Z95.
Jim is essentially calling out specific maneuvers to individual pilots who look like they're in trouble, and he's essentially keeping free of his own focus on the weather here.
Yeah, another quick question.
Yeah, that's just narrative to tie in.
No, I got you. This one's for the guys who played before. When we were doing the space combat before, we were doing like opposed piloting checks. Did that ever get confirmed, or was that just the test case? All right, good. That's what I prefer. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. Cool beans.
We went in on the test case. The last one wasn't really real combat because we kept having other objectives we needed to complete, and then we either failed or it ran away, so we didn't really get into stream.
Nothing wrong with that. Come on, Z95, where are you?
So I'd say this would be the real test case for that.
Well, that's more of a personal scale. This should really, or not personal scale, but more of a more personal battle. This is slightly more mass combat. But where are we at? Z95 Hunter. Okay. I can't zoom in. Okay, one pilot comes. Yeah, they have one forward defense. Or just one defense. They're so small. Okay. Good. Okay. So there, he is going to make an opposed piloting check. What's your piloting, Jim? I'll use yours. With
To oppose, that would be 2 yellow, 1 green.
Okay. He's getting in position. He's in position, and now he's going to shoot. It's a double check. It should be average, right? Same size. All right. Yeah, they do a strafing run through the formation, and they. Oh yeah, you're right. Reset. Thank you. So 2, 3, and a triumph.
That's going to at least blow 2, for rules of mass combat, that's going to at least blow 2 fighters out of the sky. Didn't there like, 10 fighters in this group?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 fighters blown out of the sky. The advantages of the triumph are up to.
I have an idea. He's actually going to. Trying to see what else does this thing have on it.
One thing you could do potentially with that triumph is disrupt their communications for a couple rounds, and that would actually remove the defensive bonus from Jim, just because he's not in contact with them.
Oh, one second, I'm talking to Tommy. It looks like they may have actually. Something's going on down on the ground. Let me find what's going on. Maybe. Yeah, you guys are gonna land. Yeah, you guys want to land. Well, the battle will still be going on, actually. So, we'll roll it as I'll roll it myself as we're going through, and I'll update. How about that? So how about this, Jim, Zivo, Juba, and Aiden? You just give me a daunting piloting check. Upgrade it once. Don't worry about it. You're good. Okay, yeah. The YT takes some more damage, but you're. Oh goodness. Yeah, you managed to land just fine. Well, so you,
Yeah, I'm doing well. Is it daunting piloting, or is that what?
yeah, yeah. Everyone do it. We'll say we're taking turns, or it's kind of a combined effort getting through this Imperial blockade.
Okay, I have no idea what the. Okay, is this just gonna be one gun, right?
It's like a 3 purple, 1 red.
Alright, then. Let me figure this out.
All right, cool. All right, I'll save that triumph. Actually, as you guys are kind of skirting through the battle, we actually end up taking down the ace. But get a lucky shot there. Okay, go ahead and go back to the other channel.
We also blew up 6 fighters on the way down, too.
You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you know what? Sure. But the YT 1300 is on its last leg. You need, at this point, you need to land with all those threat.
Yeah, I'll get it.
You're at hull threshold.
Oh god. If you have a standard anti-gravity. That's.
Not bad.